Madam Chairman, esteemed senators, thank you very much for your service to our state, and thank you for allowing us to come out here and talk tonight. My name is Walt Robillard. I'm a 20-year veteran of the United States Army and the Rhode Island National Guard. As part of that, I am also a proud Rhode Islander. I am here opposing S-2274, 2276, 2289, 2319, 2455, 2656, 2606, 2493. I'm in support of 2134, 2139, 2143, 2144, 2148. I apologize if I'm going quick. I'm going to try and cut this to 90 seconds so you guys can get something to eat. We have two problems in this state right now in regards to gun and in regards to firearms legislation. We need a balance of the rights of legal owners versus the ability of prohibited possessors to get their hands on firearms. The other problem is that we have an entire segment of the population that believe we should strip the rights from law-abiding citizens and faithful Rhode Islanders due to the actions of a criminal element. In the Army, we had a saying, you don't put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole. You find the problem, analyze and problem solve, and a fixed solution. Then you follow up on those solutions to gauge their efficacy. If they work, that's what we call policy. If they don't, you go back to the drawing board and start all over again. Many of the bills being considered that would curtail the rights to keep and carry a firearm show a willingness to do good, and we applaud this body for that. But some of these lack the forethought necessary to protect the right of lawful Rhode Islanders. In essence, the cycle of operation has been mishandled. Instead of ready, aim, fire, we have ready, fire, aim. One of the problems that some of this legislation would cause is that as a member of the National Guard, we are funded by the state. We only have limited funds to do certain training evolutions, and one of those evolutions is range time. Some units only get to go to the range one time per year. As a private citizen able to acquire certain firearms and use those at our discretion, legally, on a range, with trained personnel to supervise, we can conduct our own training. Make sure that when we have to go in harm's way at the behest of the Anchor Hope flag that you see behind you, we have the necessary tools and training to do so. There's been a lot of talk about why certain weapons should be in our community or shouldn't be in our community. I'm not going to speak to that, but I am going to point out that before the federal firearms ban in 1994, a court ruling followed by massive media attention drove an entire city to madness. In that moment, members of the Korean community banded together, pulled back to a secure location, and used semi-automatic weapons to defend their homes, their holdings, and their loved ones. That was during the LA riots after the Rodney King incident. It was Thomas Brackett Reed, who was the 32nd Speaker of the House, who said, one of the greatest delusions in the world is the hope that the evils of the world can be cured by legislation. We need to talk, we need to educate, we need to get with our young people because they are frightened, but they have solid ideas. We need to get with some of these ideas, weed through the chaff, and find what works with our state. And always remember that we all live here. We're all neighbors. And that's the most important thing that should come out of today. Thank you very much for your time.